This episode of Digital Passion is made brighter by MTN. Welcome to another exciting episode of Digital Passion.
Technology is one of the biggest breakthroughs of the 21st century, and as time goes by, this breakthrough continues to advance towards tech gadgets that are less bulky, aesthetic, stylish, and has even more functions.
Yeah, and these gadgets, they don't come cheap. Take for example, the Galaxy S series, the iPhone series, and the MacBook, and yes, the new camera from Sony and Panasonic.
They don't come cheap, we know that.
This week on Digital Passion, Very Cheap Amy goes digital, and Betty explores cheaper technologies out there. And I'll be exploring technology for a bargain. And Betty being cheap and yet very classy. You know how when new gadgets or phones or laptops are released with all tons of features, they're really different from, the older models.
Or sometimes are way better.
Yeah, and people are subtle coaxing to abandoning the old gadgets for these new ones.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's not even just about these gadgets. They come so pricey.
But on today's episode, we'll be exploring ways on how you can get great gadgets at very affordable prices. Come along now.
With the increasing number of consumer electronic manufacturers, there are plenty of options and alternatives available in the market for those who wish to buy a new device. And this is why whenever we decide to buy or purchase a new electronic device, we're overwhelmed by the sheer number of options we have at our disposal and become confused. Whether or not you want to go for the expensive brand names is decided by a limited budget. So I like the word living rich cheaply. Mind you, I'm not a frugal person and I do not like to confuse cost with quality. But many people believe that when they pay a little bit more for something, they get more value than the one with the lower price tag. So this one is $449. According to the Journal of Consumer Research, a high price indicates either bad value or good quality, whereas low price indicates either good value or poor quality. It goes on to say that consumers usually do not have all the available information on a product, so they use informal and common sense explanations to make that determination, such as price. And I'll say a no to that. Now, the first rule when buying an electronic device isn't necessarily the brand or the price, but specifications and reviews. And for the TVs I'm going to be reviewing on this segment, I'll be considering the price and the screen size. Have a price point of about 70,000 naira and a screen size of 32 inches. And yes, this is a sharp 32-inch TV. It's got superb ultra high definition LED TV, and it's just got one HDMI port, just by the side. I like this fact because I don't have to start fiddling underneath here to plug my peripherals. They're just right here. And it's got superb sound and an eco-friendly screen. So one of the things you see about the Sharp is it's got very rich sound, like the sound is coming right back at you. Whoa. And the LED, you know, it's manageable. Anything so great, but everything seems to be in place. Oh my God. Now, the key features of the SandFrost 32-inch is that it's got a high-quality, Ultra HD panel, and it's got USB movie. It supports USB movie. Then 1366 by 768 megapixel ratio, and a contrast ratio of 3000 to 1. So it features a slim LED with a very shiny black, frame. It's got 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, and it's also got a 3D combo filter. Amazing. I mean, the sound is not as great as the ScanFrost, but for 50,000 Naira, that's a bargain. So guys, what's the verdict? Yeah, I like the Sharp 32 inches for about 48,000 Naira, which is about the cheapest in my review. But again, I do not like the fact that I just have one HDMI socket on the side. The sound is rich, it comes back at you. And then you have the Royal at 32 inches, 50,000 Naira. The sound kind of, very sleek, very beautiful black screen. And you have the ScanFrost, 32 inches, good sound, good screen quality. This is my case.
Oga, which one are you buying?
Digital passion is made brighter by MTN.